If you are an understanding parent, whatever I'm going to share with you in next 3 to 4 minutes is going to make you and your child's life very very simple and easy. I'm Sanjay Rahate, neuroeducationist, lifestyle coach and author of the Amazon bestseller book. My dear friend, we are going to talk about the three problems. One is why the children, students are frustrated and stressed. Second problem, we are going to discuss career and profession. Third, we are going to discuss about child and parent relationship. So let's begin. Whatever I'm going to share with you, if you follow that properly, your life will become so simple and so smooth, my dear friends. But let's understand the challenge first. If your child is going to the school and he scores less percentage, or maybe he is not able to perform the way you are expecting, or if he is not completing his homework, or he is not able to perform the way school wants, then what we do, we get aggressive on him, we shout on him, or maybe we scold him, sometimes we take extreme step. That's not really good, my dear friend. We need to understand the neuroscience. Lot of parents, they spend so much of investment on their children, like junior school, then senior school, after that college, and then degree, then post graduation. And what is the result after that? Is he able to get the job? So after spending 30-40 lakh rupees, okay, after spending 20-25 years of your youth, what is the end result? He is not able to make even 10 to 20,000 rupees per month. So we need to understand what exactly we need to do and how to take the scientific approach towards the career development of the child. Now there is a survey, 70 to 75% student, they select their stream or maybe profession or career depends on their friends. After 35 to 40, there is a survey, around 40 years of age, 85% people feel they are into the wrong profession. Now, why this happens? Because there is no scientific approach. And this is exactly we will be discussing, my dear friend. So, let's take an example. You go to purchase a car. So, to drive the car, you need license. Similarly, when we want to become a parent, we need to, learn something about the parenting which can help us to, really develop our children better. Let's take fridge, AC, TV, mobile, anything you purchase, you get a manual with that. You can read that manual and you can operate the instruments. Similarly, my dear friend, everything is a technology. Let's compare this brain with the supercomputer. Now, brain is hardware and mind is a software. Now, when the children came, was there any manual? What is their strengths and weaknesses? How they think, how they learn, what is their left and right brain dominance? We don't know. And that is what I'll be sharing with you quickly. How you should, because a lot of parents say we love our children. But do you know the facts about your child? Let's understand which factors you should know about your child. So now think about this. Same teacher, same classroom, same system, same subject, everything is same and the age is also same. Now some students are excellent, some students are average and some students are poor. Why this happens? Because everything is same. So my dear friend, we need to understand every child is a different and how his brain functions. If we understand that, it will be easy for us to give the right profession to the right child. Let me take some examples. Dhirubhai Ambani, he created Reliance, he was not even 12th pass. Oyo, Ritesh Agarwal, he was not 12th pass. There are so many examples. Michael Dell, Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, they were college dropouts. So we need to understand, if you want your child to become successful, you need to understand his brain properly. So once you know how his brain works, then accordingly you can guide him scientifically. So as we love our children, most of the parents, they do whatever their children want. So let me help you with something very very important you should know about your child. The first thing, number one, is multiple intelligence. His brain is made up of 10 lobes. Each lobe is having particular function. So you need to understand how much is the gray matter, what are his strengths and weaknesses. First, the prefrontal cortex. If the gray matter is more, these people are very good with the intrapersonal. Intrapersonal is something, they are very good at planning and execution, but they are like introverts, self-centered. If the gray matter is more into the other lobe, Then like they are interpersonal, very friendly people, they can talk to anyone and make friends, and they can be very good with the relationship. Then it goes to the temporal lobe, where if the gray matter is more, these people are logically very good, that connects with the numbers, so that these are the students who score better percentage into the school, because their brain supports them, the memory functions from there. How much percentage is there? If it is more, he will be able to score better percentage, but if it is less, then he will get challenged into the schools. So those who score 40-50, maybe there is a challenge, we need to understand why this is happening, and then we have the solution. Next is two-dimensional and three-dimensional, understanding about the depth perception. These are the people who can go in architecture, designing, and fashion designing careers. Then it goes to the gross motor skills, the body energy. If the body energy is high, that child will not be able to sit for longer time in one place. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes he needs to get up and all. So these are the people who can go in the sports. Then it comes to the fine motor skills, the brain gives command to the fingers, and then accordingly fingers starts working. So how much percentage is there? Okay, then it goes to the linguistics. Some people are very good with the languages. If you understand earlier, you can teach more languages to your children. Some are very good with the music, so either they are like singer, or maybe they can be a good musician. Then it goes to the naturalist. Naturalists are the people who like to be with the nature, they like science. And this is what multiple intelligence, which you should know how much percentage is there into the each and every lobe. Now let's go to the second point. What is his brain dominance? Is he a left brain thinker or right brain thinker? Is he thinking logically or is he thinking creatively? Now the third point, what is his learning style? There are people who are visual learner, there are people who are auditory learner, there are people who are kinesthetic learner. So you need to understand about your child, what is his learning style. For example, he is a kinesthetic learner, he cannot sit on one place for longer time. If you send him into the tuitions, maybe his percentage will become less, because he like to do and learn, and which is not happening over there. So you need to understand about his learning style. Then comes fourth factor, that is thinking style, how he thinks, very very important. Fifth is his personality style. There is a dope theory. In dope theory, there are people who are dove, who are relationship oriented, the people who are owl, very intelligent people, but they are fault finders. Then there are people who are peacock. Peacock is like something, they like to be colorful, and they are very talkative. And the last is a eagle. Eagle is a dominant, and they like to like control the things, and they don't like to take the orders. So you need to understand what is his personality exactly. Now we go to the sixth, relationship compatibility. So when he is selecting his life partner, this is very important. Even if he is selecting business partner or friends, that compatibility of the relationship is very very important, as per his personality, as per his brain. Seventh, what is his acquiring style? Is he a reflective learner? Is he effective learner? Is he reverse thinker? Is he self-cognitive learner? We need to understand about that. Then we go to the eighth point. What is his quotient? Now we need to understand his different quotients also. IQ, that is intelligent quotient. CQ, that's creativity quotient. EQ, that's emotional quotient. AQ, that's adversity quotient. Now most of the people, they are focused on IQ, that's intelligent quotient. But nowadays EQ is very important, that's emotional quotient. Even AQ is very important, that's called adversity quotient. Adversity quotient is something, how like when the adverse situation comes, how he reacts, so that we can train him to handle the stress and frustration in future very well. Now next, number 9 is management skill. How good he is with the communication skill. What is his leadership style? How he handles the situation and problems well. That's called decision making ability. Now let's go to the 10th factor. As per his brain, you need to select the right subjects, so that his 4 to 5 years, when what he is going to spend in college, can be in the right direction. Number 11, department suitability. which department will be good for him, production, R&D, marketing, sales. So that also is, like as per his brain, you can understand earlier so that you can train him well. Number 12, what extracurricular activities you should give it to him in vacation. You don't need to spend time, money, and energy to do trial and error method. Is he like, shall we put him into the singing or music or dance or maybe chess or maybe, swimming? That depends on his intelligence. And number 13, career selection. So, as per his brain, if you give him the right career, he will excel very fast, my dear friend. So, if you know already all this thing, absolutely brilliant. But if you don't know and you want to know, we call it KYC, know your child better. Okay, get in touch with the person who shared this video with you, because this can be the best gift you can give it to your child. Nature is given us a child. Let's compare with the seed. Let's say you got orange seed. Now father likes mango, so he's trying to make this orange mango. The mother, she likes apple, so she's trying to make this orange seed apple. And when you send the child to the school is very good at making banana, so the school is trying to make him banana. Now think about this orange seed. He will not become mango, not apple, and not banana, and he will lose his own characteristics also. So we need to first identify what you have with you, what's the talent of the child, and then accordingly make best him into that particular category. Make him best orange, because we cannot put this responsibility on the school. There one teacher teaching 20 to 30 or maybe 40 students, so that pattern is something like this, where they cannot give the individual attention. But as a parent, it is our responsibility to identify the talent of the child and accordingly develop him. So first, say thank you to the person who shared this video with you. Book your appointment with your counselor, and that can be the life changing decision for your child, my dear friend. Thank you very much. Get set, go.